It's 2 a.m. You're lying in bed, and out of nowhere, your brain pulls up something you said in 8th grade. Not a happy memory, not something useful. A cringeworthy moment from 15 years ago that has no relevance to your life right now. Your face gets hot, your stomach tightens, you groan out loud in a dark room, alone. You think this is just bad luck, a glitch. Maybe you're just an anxious person, but the real answer is far stranger. Your brain isn't malfunctioning when it does this. It's running a program that's been active for hundreds of thousands of years. And once you understand what that program actually is, you'll never look at your most humiliating memories the same way again. So why does your brain refuse to let embarrassing moments go, while it happily forgets what you had for lunch 3 days ago? Most people assume it's about the size of the mistake. The bigger the embarrassment, the longer you remember it. That seems obvious, but researchers found something that contradicts this completely. In 2001, psychologist Roy Baumeister published a landmark paper called Bad is Stronger Than Good. He found that negative experiences are not just remembered longer than positive ones, they're processed by an entirely different system in your brain, one built for survival, not for accuracy. Your brain isn't storing the memory because it was big, it's storing it because at some point your ancestors' brains decided it was dangerous. But here's where it gets stranger. Danger to your ancient brain doesn't mean a predator, it means something far more threatening to a social species like you. Picture your ancestors 40,000 years ago. No hospitals, no supermarkets, no safety net. Survival depended entirely on the group around you. If the tribe rejected you, you didn't just feel bad, you died, alone, without protection, without shared food, without anyone to help you through winter. So your brain evolved a very specific alarm system, not for physical threats, for social ones. Neuroscientist Matthew Lieberman at UCLA discovered something remarkable in 2003. When people experience social rejection, the same brain regions activate as when they experience physical pain. Your brain does not distinguish between a broken bone and a ruined reputation. That awkward thing you said at the party, your brain filed it under the same category as a snake bite. So what does your brain do with a threat that dangerous? It doesn't file it away quietly, it tags it permanently, with help from a small almond-shaped structure called the amygdala, which is responsible for stamping emotional experiences with urgency. Researcher James McGaugh spent decades studying this. He found that emotionally intense memories, especially ones tied to fear or shame, get consolidated more strongly than neutral ones. Your brain quite literally glues them in place. That's not a flaw. That's your ancestors' survival system working exactly as designed. So that memory of tripping in front of your whole class, your brain isn't torturing you randomly. It's trying to protect you from ever making that mistake in front of the tribe again. But here's the twist nobody expects. Your brain thinks the mistake was catastrophic. Everyone else has already forgotten it. In 2000, psychologist Thomas Gilovich at Cornell ran a study that changed how researchers understood embarrassment. He called it the spotlight effect. Participants wore an embarrassing t-shirt into a room full of strangers, convinced everyone would notice and judge them. When Gilovich asked the strangers afterward, almost nobody remembered the shirt at all. You are the only person still watching the replay of your most humiliating moment. The audience left the theater years ago. So why does this ancient alarm system still control you, even now, when nobody's survival actually depends on it? Because your brain hasn't updated its threat model. It still believes the tribe is watching. It still believes exile means death, even though you could say the wrong thing at a work meeting today and still have dinner on the table tonight. This explains something else too. Why you can send one slightly awkward text message and then spiral for the rest of the day. Your rational brain knows it's not a big deal, but your ancient brain has already triggered the emergency alarm. It doesn't wait for permission, it reacts first, and your logic scrambles to catch up. Ask yourself, how many hours of your life have you spent replaying moments that no one else remembers? Now look at how modern life has weaponized this ancient wiring. You're not just risking judgment from 150 people in your tribe anymore. You're posting to hundreds, sometimes thousands of strangers online. Every post, every comment, every video is a chance for that ancient alarm to go off at a scale your ancestors never had to survive. That's why a single harsh comment on something you posted can wreck your entire evening, even from someone you'll never meet. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a stranger online and a member of your ancestral tribe who controls whether you eat this winter. That's why cringe compilations exist as a genre of entertainment. Watching someone else's social mistake gives your brain a strange kind of relief. It's not you this time. The alarm goes off for someone else instead. And this is why you rehearse conversations in the shower that already happened. Your brain is trying to patch the wound, to rewrite the moment so the tribe never turns on you. Once you see this pattern, you'll start noticing it everywhere. In the way you overanalyze a friend's slow text reply, in the way an awkward silence at dinner replays in your head for days, in the way you still remember, with painful clarity, something you said in a meeting 3 years ago that nobody else could recall if their life depended on it, This isn't a personality flaw. This is the fingerprint of an ancestor who survived by never letting the tribe forget he almost got them killed. So tonight, when your brain drags up that cringeworthy memory at 2 a.m., you won't just feel the shame anymore. You'll recognize it for what it actually is. Not a punishment, a message from deep in your evolutionary past, still trying to keep you safe in a world that stopped needing that kind of protection a long time ago. You were never broken for remembering. You were built to survive a world where the tribe was everything. And now that you know the alarm is ancient, not accurate, you get to choose whether to keep listening to it the same way. The next time your brain hands you a memory like that, ask yourself one question. Is this protecting you, or is it just an old program still running long after the danger disappeared? That single question is the beginning of understanding 100 other things your mind does without your permission. And that story is only just getting started.